What's up guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing the 10 surprising pregnancy symptoms that nobody warned you about. Heads up, this video is going to be a little TMI because we're getting into some girl talk here. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into symptom number 1. Symptom number 1 is that your poop or going to the bathroom will seem like a far distant memory. Oh, this one is so frustrating. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've struggled with this one my entire pregnancy. But they say you get this symptom because your body is making room and adjusting for the baby, which makes sense, but also because your hormones are going crazy. So if you guys are struggling with constipation or diarrhea or any of that kind of stuff, they recommend that you intake more fiber and drink more water, guys. That one's so important. I'm just gonna give that for every tip out there. Drink more water. It helps everything in pregnancy. Symptom number 2 is random body hair. Now this one, let me just say, like, I never had belly hair before I got pregnant. And I remember one day I was in the shower with my husband and I looked at my belly and I was like, does my belly hair look dark to you? Like, do I have belly hair now? And he's like, oh yeah, you got a little bit. And I was like, oh no, it started. So then I had researched in, and I guess, you know, excess body hair is very normal. But besides the fact of like getting random body hair, you also get a lot of excess growing hair. So I have to shave my armpits and my legs all the time now. They always look stubbly. Honestly, just expect that you're gonna have to keep up and maintain that hair shaving a lot more than you would have before pregnancy. Also, I haven't done a ton of research on it, but they say that if you shave the areas of your hair that are random from pregnancy, that they won't grow back darker when you are done having the baby, and that you'll be fine and it'll just go away. But yeah, shave it as you will. I decided to shave my belly hair because I was like, heck no. Symptom number 3 is that your vagina is going to swell up. I actually will be honest with you guys, I didn't get this until like towards the end of my second trimester, but I had a friend who got it a little earlier than me, and she said she just felt like the baby was sitting super low. And I was like, yeah, I don't really feel that. And then as soon as like the last couple weeks of trimester 2 hit, it just feels like a ton of pressure or just like extra sensitive down there. Like, especially when you pee, it just feels sensitive. And so honestly, this was one that nobody warned me about, but they do say that like having a cooling pack or heating packs down there is going to help a lot down there with the swelling. And honestly, it'll just go away once you've had the baby. But yeah, in the meantime, enjoy it. Symptom number 4. Now, I'm sorry guys, I'm going back to the potty talk, but it is excess gas. Now, this one is so embarrassing and nobody told me about it. So when it started to happen, I was like, what is wrong with me? What did I eat? But this one is just one of those things you're gonna have to just tell your husband or your significant other and just be like, yo, here's what's going on. I love you. I'll try to be away from you, but yeah, it's totally normal. And you just kind of have to own it. Don't be embarrassed because it literally becomes your everyday life. Symptom number 5 is excess discharge. Now, it is normal to have discharge before you're pregnant, but when you get pregnant, it actually increases and can turn into like a white or even a yellowish substance that goes on your panties. And honestly, I have come to find that I have to change my underwear a couple times a day to feel clean and comfortable. They do say that though, if you feel like you're having a lot of excess discharge, do check with your doctor because it could be due to a yeast infection or all of the other fun stuff that you can get as a woman. But yeah, that is just something that I was not told that I would have to be prepared for, and has honestly been super frustrating to work with. Symptom number 6. Now, oh my goodness, this one I was definitely not told, and it hit me really hard one day. They refer to it as lightning crotch. Now, what this means is that it's just simply when the baby kicks you or punches you down there, you get a sharp pain that goes through your vagina. And guys, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it doesn't feel good either. Like, it's just one of those things that you're like, ow, that was not pleasant. But it'll go away. It's completely normal. If you are concerned, definitely check with your doctor, but that's the research I have done. I've learned that that's totally normal, and it even has a name, the lightning crotch. Symptom number 7 is lack of control over your bladder. Now, this one is a very common one. I would be surprised if all of you guys have heard of it, but I didn't know to what extreme it happens. I didn't know like how extreme it happens. Like I've heard some women, they'll bend over and they'll just accidentally pee their pants if you try to fart or something like that. But typically this is just due to a weak pelvic floor. So just doing Kegel exercises and strengthening that pelvic floor, which should be done anyways, will help with that situation. And guys, I want you to know it's not normal to pee yourself, especially after having a baby. So really, if you're struggling with this, work on your pelvic floor, and I promise you guys that's going to help so much. Symptom number 8 is that your physical fitness is going to change for most people. Now, I don't want to talk for everybody because it is very different for every single woman, but for me, like I was very active before I got pregnant. I went to the gym all the time, but as soon as I got pregnant, I just got really sick and really lightheaded. And even to this day, through my 2nd and my 3rd trimester, hiking and even just anything that takes up that extra energy just literally kills me. Like I feel super lightheaded and sick very fast. So for me, it's been very easy workouts, Pilates, walking, things like that. And it's been discouraging because as an athlete, that's been hard to have to come to. But honestly, just knowing that it's temporary and that I can get back into it after I've had the baby is encouraging in and of itself. Symptom number 9 is that your belly stretching is the weirdest thing in the world. Like, yes, we all kind of assume that you're gonna have your belly stretch and things like that, but nobody can really contemplate that feeling. I literally describe it as like if you're blowing up a balloon, you see all of that air fill and you see all of the pressure that gets built on that balloon. That's kind of how it feels. It just feels like there's a ton of pressure and that sometimes it's just really tight, and eating and drinking water can just make it more uncomfortable. So just, yeah, that whole feeling of your belly stretching, you just feel huge and really tight. Symptom number 10, which is the last symptom I'm going to talk about, is leg cramps. Now, some people describe this as like a Charlie horse type of feeling. To me, it felt more like growing pains. Like when you're a kid and you're growing, you can feel that and you're like, your mom's like, you need some more calcium. That's kind of how it feels. And honestly, that's like the best advice. Make sure that you're having enough calcium, enough magnesium, but they also recommend that you stretch a lot too, because stretching can help with that due to tightness and things like that. But yeah, leg cramps are super fun. I started noticing them in my 2nd trimester, and it was really when I went to bed at nighttime and I would lay on my side, I would just feel this like Charlie horse cramp in my abductor muscle, and it was not fun. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up the 10 surprising symptoms that nobody warned you about, because guys, most of these I didn't even know anything about, especially that lightning crotch one. I was like, this was very different. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys found this helpful or even just entertaining. Let me know in the comments down below which symptoms you guys have experienced, and don't forget to subscribe. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.